Hey everybody, welcome. Round 2 AFLW fixture changes, but the Blue Abroad channel does not. Pommy's with me, mate. You ready to go or what?
Oh, mate, always for a watch along, especially when the Blues are involved. I mean, it's the AFLW. We're back in footy mode.
Yes, we are. It's a great introduction to footy. I'm not going to lie. It's good to get it back early, but we've got about 10 minutes before the game starts. Playing against the Cats. Funny week on all fronts. Game got changed from Maroochydore against the Lions to now playing the Cats up at GMHBA. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about Geelong. What are you expecting today?
Well, I'd expect to win, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
it technically isn't a state trip because is Geelong really in Victoria? I don't count it. So, I mean, it is a bit of a hike, isn't it? I mean, it's such a hike that if you remember, Carlton drafted O'Brien, so Dow had a mate. So, it's obviously a long far away. But now the girls should get straight back into the winner's circle here. They have to hit back after last week's disappointment.
Yeah, I think so. I think a few things. Hey, Graz and Peter Hayward and Lachlan, welcome to you. I think from last week, I mean, we spoke about taking your opportunities when you have the momentum. Very much the same this week, but I mean, I can't believe it's round 2 and we're already saying this. I'm already thinking I don't want to see any silly 50-meter penalties and just lack of discipline. I don't want to be talking about this game in a way where we root our opportunities because of undiscipline. I'm hoping that they fix it up, and I'm hoping that last week was just, a week for them to get used to, being back into footy, and hopefully there's a bit more touch today. But the forward line didn't work last week. Looking forward to seeing that work better today, and that leadership component as well. It just, we have to be better. We have to win. You're right.
We have to be. I mean, last week as well, I mean, Geelong played North, and as we know, the Gru's girls are crash hot. They're a very, very accomplished side. And they did run them close. You got to remember, this time last year, Geelong were whipped pretty much by every side they faced. Yep. So they have improved. And one thing that the North Melbourne game showed us is they're not scared to stand up and fight you. They're happy to go toe to toe. They're not folding down. So it is a tough game, but on paper should be a winnable one.
Should. That's the key word.
And if you ever use the S word with Carlton, it's a dangerous game.
It's a very dangerous game. It is a dangerous game. But we did speak about it during the week, the speed of the team, and I don't know, maybe it's a positioning thing. We'll find out a bit more about the team today, but we're looking forward to it. We've got Andrew in the chat, Bella, Manny, Blue Baggers 9. Welcome to you guys. Welcome. Shield turned the game off when we gave away that 50-meter free kick to Collingwood, and she throws it to a Carlton player. It was a very frustrating one last week. Ramiro, we are going well. Peter doesn't know if we have the class edge. I mean, I do agree. Grace Egan's a big loss. What did we lose with her?
Well, I mean, you lose a little bit of speed, a bit of dash, a bit of je ne sais quoi. The biggest word in Australian sport is the C word, class. I love that one because people use it as a continuous verb in Australia. But she definitely has whatever class means. She has it in abundance. Yeah. So obviously you've got Gearing comes in her replacement. So I'd be looking at Georgia G today to be that class, because I think Georgia G is the Audi brand Grace Egan at the moment. I want to see her become a full-flavored swan and just be saying, look, go and do your thing. So Gearing's going to bring that assurity, a little bit of edge, cutting edge, a bit of graft in the midfield and across the forward line when she slots there. So I'm excited. They've got the thing, and obviously Prasparkis versus Prasparkis. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I think so too. I can see the chat asking about Charlotte Wilson. Let's talk about the Charlotte Wilson situation, because it's really fascinating. First of all, I have no idea what's wrong with her, if she's injured, if it's COVID related or whatever it is. But the reality is there's just, unfortunately, it's just another example of we don't know. The fans don't know. I'm mindful of there being a personal situation at hand, but I don't know if that's the case because I think the club would have said something like with Stocker, there was a personal issue and we didn't get the details other than there was something going on. So it's a bit disappointing to not know where she's at, especially after, we're about to watch round 2 and we watched the preseason videos with her and talking about leadership and taking the next step. And all of a sudden she's not playing. I guess I just hope that she's okay. That's the main thing. And I hope that we find out something soon.
I mean, you like a bit of clarity, don't you? I mean,
yeah.
I know there's this big thing in Australian sport at the moment. I've heard a few tennis players mention it and a few A-League players about being publicly exposed as having COVID, which some of them are against it. Now, in the EPL, it's totally different. It's like, he's got the lurgy. Let's get some chance going. But it is the most normal thing. So if it is COVID, I don't know why you'd want to hide it. Because like COVID is like getting a cold now, isn't it? Everyone's got it or knows someone who's got it. It's not like it was 2 years ago where it was like burn them at the stake.
Yep.
Now it's the most normalized thing. Like now I've got mates texting me going, I can't come, got COVID. And I'm like, all right, cool. Look after yourself. Where before I'd be going around with like asbestos and burning their house down.
Yeah. Walking in with a double mask.
Do you know what I mean? I've been getting rid of every Christmas present they've got me. Like,
yeah. Well, this is the thing.
It's weird.
Is she in the best 20? I 100% think she's in our best 20. I think that's why there's the disappointment because first of all, more important than anything else, she's a good player. She's a great player for us, and she's important to our structure, and she's a future leader of the team and the club. So that's probably why there's a little bit more attention around her because she's so important to the group.
Oh, mate, spot. I mean, I would say she's more important to our system, controversial call, than Karen Harrington. And as displayed last week, I think Harrington was having to try to do Lottie Wilson's job. Yes. And I don't think she's as accomplished. I think it's a little bit like asking Liam Jones to do Jacob Wheatering's job. Total different footballer. They play a similar role, but very, very, very different skill set needed. So, I would say she'd be one of 3 names first on the list. All
right. Well, we've got a couple of minutes. Let's get some predictions in. How do you think the game plays out? Give us a margin, Pom, and you guys in the chat. How does the game play out? This is a really important game for us because 0-2, that's a 5th of the season. We can't afford that.
Well, like we said on the AFLW show, they play roughly half the game of the men. So if we lose this, you want to see this as the men going 0-4. Do you know what I mean? You'd be booking your holiday to Malaga.
It'd be anarchy, mate.
Yeah, so tough. I'm going to go against my better judgment, Carlton by 16.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Nathan's got a new little logo going on here. I'm a big fan of that. Blues by 11. Blue bag is 9. Bag is by 18. Ramiro with the greatest profile picture I have seen on YouTube so far. Blues by 6. And Sebastian is at the game. Sebastian, if you've got Instagram, take a photo and tag Blue Abroad. I'll share it on my story. If you can hear us, what's the vibe like there? Let us know.
I've got to say, Ramiro's profile picture, and he's a real nice bloke. If you get to chat him on socials, absolute spot on guy. He does have me in stitches a lot.
Yep. Well, I agree with Peter here. I think this will be a grind. I don't think we have the team to blow anyone out at the moment. I don't think we have the confidence yet and the touch. So I think it will be a grind. And I think this is going to be one of those games where it's going to come down to tight contests, 50-50 contests. Like I said, I haven't watched Geelong, but I don't think they have the same maturity that Collingwood did to just withstand our pressure. Because we're going to come out hot. One thing we did last week really well was put the heat on. We just didn't capitalize. So I don't know if Geelong have the same maturity within their group to do what Collingwood did last week. And we do have, at the end of the day, we do have Moody, and we're going to get first use. So I hope we're just better there.
No, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
All right. Ball's about to be bounced. Let's go.
Stiff that Maddie's not on her sister.
Yeah.
That would have been the first thing I would have done.
Where's a sense for the occasion? What's up, Lachlan? Here we go.
Oh, look at that. That's
Abby
what you want to
McKay
see.
picking up where she left off. Oh, God.
Yeah, good spoil. Beautiful.
That's it. Stick with it, Abby. Love it.
I love Abby's intent.
Yes.
She wasn't giving up on that.
Well, McAvoy's right in the thick of it here. Looks like she's starting in the middle. Well done. She's starting right in the middle there, which is good to see because that's where she played her best footy as a junior, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's intent. This is what you want to see from these players. I think she brings that intensity.
Right. Good start here. That's a hold.
Look at Abby's just
strong
everywhere.
in the contest. Well done.
You know, Abby as well, if you ever see her in person, she's only small, but she plays like she's 9'12". Peter Haywood with a subtle dig at Poms there. You're better than that, Pete.
We're 2 minutes in and he's already throwing pop shots. Love it. Love your work, Peter.
You're better than that, Peter.
Oh, God. That's
easy.
Not very good defending. Yeah, it's too easy there.
You see, that takes the sting out of it, doesn't it? When you've worked so hard and you've got this to show for it. I'll say, be strong.
Hit a target here, Kez. Well done. Important kick, that one.
Oh, my gosh. People are running towards a ball carrier. Is this a new
car? Can you believe it? Leads are being made.
Dear. It did Dan Harford. Listen to Pom slate him all last week. I do like this coming in about 10 metres from the boundary.
Agreed. Wow, Abby McKay has just been everywhere in the... that's a ruckman kicking like a ruckman.
That is a ruck kick, isn't it? Straight from the ruck kicking manual, that is. How many incorrect disposals are we having in the same passage of play?
This is interesting.
Tell you, it's poor. It's poor. How is she ahead of our backline?
Here we go. Oh, wow. On toast. Wow, don't know if that was the right option by Kez there. I don't think that was the...
I'm assuming Gab Pound didn't get Kez Harrington a Christmas card.
Gee, that's a great tackle.
With that handball.
Yeah.
Well done.
Prasparkas tackles Prasparkas. You love to see it.
Well done, umps. Finally, there's a little bit of height. Someone's blown a high. We talked about this in the AFLW show.
This is a lot better. The exit out of 50. We didn't see much of this last week at all.
We want to run it. You want to use it with the ball in hand. Go on. Oh.
Ooh. Looks like O'Day starting forward of centre. Oh, wow. Come on, Nick.
Well done.
That's a good kick.
Oh, Das.
Got to keep the feet there. Must be keeping the feet.
I am liking the handball coming out a bit more. Yes. Oh, that's a great kick. That's not so much. Weird bounce.
That's a very weird bounce. Oh, wow.
Well done. Good tackle, Elise.
That's the way. That's the way.
That's dragging it back in, Umps. Come on. You're better than this. Really? Umps. The Say
Peter,
No campaign. Did you see the Arsenal shirt?
I did.
That's a sick shirt. I liked it.
I did see it. Too bad we couldn't perform in it.
The joys of being an Arsenal fan, though.
Yeah. We just can't get anything going forward here. We seem to get to halfway and then turn it over.
It's almost like they've been told to handball in the back half, but then just bomb it in the forward half.
Yeah, this is better. It's pretty much here. It's the next 50 meters we have an issue getting it forward.
Well, I mean, that's an interesting stat there. 8 uncontested marks, now 9. That was something we struggled with last week to get it into space.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Ugh.
We're just getting stuck with that kick. Don't know if the kicking is improved too much, Nath. Kicking out of defensive 50s has been okay, but we can't get that. We haven't had the ball in the forward line.
Well done, Kessie.
Well done.
Come on, look for it. Not too sure about a loopy kick there, but you got away with it. All that. Oof, come on. She marked that, Umps.
That's good. Pay it.
I do love, it seems to be a ruck thing, this. One sock up with the shin guard. I rate it.
It's a fashion statement. Nick Webb, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. They should have the game on one of the Channel 7 channels.
That's it.
That's the kick. That's a very clever kick.
They are. It's all yours. Quarter.
Beautiful. Well done.
I picked you up before the game last time and you let me down. Don't let me down ever
again.
Go
back and kick it. She's got the distance from here, surely, right?
She's got it in her legs. She's fine.
Right? She's got it.
She's fine. She's got it covered. I don't know what she's worried about. I'm not.
Come on. She's kicked that.
It's not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is against the grain right there because Geelong had a lot of the momentum of this quarter so far.
Well, I mean, that's what you want to see, isn't it? You want to see what happened there as well was they looked for the shorter kick instead of the blazing kick.
Correct.
Like don't skip out. It's almost like Carlton paint by numbers, but skip any even number at times.
Yep.
You got to do them twos, but that was good. And I'm happy for Elise because I picked her up last week. And like all Carlton players, you'll have a mare when Uncle Pom's on your side. So there it is.
Definitely needed that. She needed that, and we needed that. So well done. Blues by 6. Love to see it.
Oh, well done, girl.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy to see Maddie Gearin in the midfield.
Oh, that's it, Con.
Nice.
Ah.
Took too long.
Come on, Elise. You're better than that. More intent, though. I like the run that's appeared. I want to see run. Good little bits of skills there by Gab to get that to the... They always look worse in slow-mo when you get caught.
So much worse when they get pinned, don't they?
It does you no favours, the slow-mo. That's it.
She stayed composed. Well done.
What? So you do pay them occasionally, Umps. It's good to know. Well done.
Lua.
See, that's where I want to see. You could see there that Lua was in decision. They were both in decision of who to go to it. I want to have the bit of confidence where Lua's like, don't worry, I've got this. You just find some space.
Yes.
They're confident in each other. You could see both of them were panicking. Like, have you got it? Are you sure you've got it?
Yes.
Sure?
that'll come with some more reps together, you would hope.
Oh, definitely. You'd hope. Just, it's one of the things that annoys me when I watch Carlton men's as well. What a kick. That's what I want to see. Someone hit a flat one.
That's a peach. It's a good start by Kez here.
Oh, well done, Kez. Thinking it out. Thinking it out. Work your way out.
Really good start. Lachlan, do they usually do good under pressure? I mean, they're usually okay in tight. It's more just the kicking game that has let us down over the last couple of seasons.
Well done, Kez. Pretty sure that was Ion.
Look at her go, mate.
Go on. Use. See, I'm not sure about that kick there.
Yeah.
There was 3 runners inside here. Be
the
brave.
Second time Das has gone down.
But I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Yeah. Was Elise O'Day a trade or a free agent? I believe.
From memory, she was a trade.
Trade, yeah.
I will double check that. Yeah, she was traded with Gearing for 15.
For pick 15.
Bargains.
Well, that's a good tackle. Well done.
I'm calling Pryor there, Umps, because she had the ball on show. Come on, Umps. Put a bit of pressure on him.
Maddie, love it.
Oh, you've got to make them tackles, girls.
Good pressure here. Really good pressure here. Yeah, well done.
Did not want any of that.
Hit this.
Great. Well done.
Oh, well done.
That's it. Got time. You got time.
Got to think your way through this. Yep.
Got your legs. I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, it's come off her foot.
I wouldn't have done that.
That's just unlucky.
Time.
Yeah, that's just unlucky.
I don't know if it's the cuts, because I learned this on the AFLW show last week about that there is a difference between men cuts and women's cuts. So at 36, Shan taught me something. But I actually think the Geelong Guernsey looks better in the female cut.
Okay.
I actually think it looks better. I don't like hoops as a Rangers fan. Hoops are the quickest way to turn me off. But
fair enough. Yep.
I don't know if they've changed something, but the Geelong Guernsey looks relatively appealing. Hey!
Impact that. Well done. Well done.
They're under so much pressure.
Yeah, we've turned this quarter back into our favour, I think.
Oh, what a mark. Well done.
That's a great mark.
I'll rate that. I'll rate it. Don't rate that.
Wow.
Didn't want it. Didn't want it. That must be the most disappointing thing in the world. That's like taking a screamer at first slip for it to be called a no ball.
Yeah.
It must be an horrible feeling to take a good mark and then just boot it out of bounds on the full. Tell you what.
Maddie Guerin has really stood out straight away here.
She's not here to make friends, and I like it.
Love the way she goes about it.
That camera angle there is absolute. Like whoever, this is the GMHBA. It's a professional football ground.
Oh God!
So there's none of this icon rubbish of it's not a real football ground. It's only a training ground.
Yeah.
Camera angles are appalling.
Oh. I was just about to say I don't mind this handball game, but they just got a bit unstuck.
See, the problem is when you handball and it's like a fine line. You can have too many touches.
Yes.
If you say that, umpire, mate, have a word.
Yeah, that's a poor decision.
We're going to get to the stage, I reckon, by 2028, where in football, you're not even allowed to look at someone.
Nah.
God, I mean. Oh, she's dragged that in, umpire. It was loose.
Surely.
She's actually physically pulled it in.
Surely.
Well done, umpire.
Yeah, great call.
1 out of 100 decisions are right. Good success rate. Love it, mate. Oh. She didn't want
wow.
any of that.
She don't want that smoke. She did not want that
she
smoke.
didn't want any of that. We've all been there as well. Oh,
again,
you're
that's
not as
not a
quick as you
very.
think you are. Well done, though. Oh,
wow.
you strong? I'm liking it though.
Yeah, I'm liking this. This is a much better attempt effort here.
You can see it's a team. This reminds me of a team that is horrifically out of form, but they're trying to get into form. And I have a lot of time for it.
Without looking at the stats, have a guess how many disposals Prasparkas has, Maddie.
5.
She's got 7. I didn't even know. I haven't even noticed her.
I've seen her have a few in the centre, but I haven't. I was shocked 7.
Yeah,
it's a lot. That's a sign of a good player.
Yeah,
you shouldn't notice them. Come on, Das. I do like Das just lining up at halfback. I was just about to say because a use is usually smart. That's it, come on, Das. That's it. Give it back. Oh, go on.
Go on.
Love the foot candy, though. I love the foot candy.
A lazy 10 touches for Karen Harrington. Absolutely outstanding quarter from the skipper.
Oh, she's like the Hadrian's Wall at the moment, isn't she?
Yeah.
And that should do us.
That should do it. That's the siren. Carlton, 1 goal 6. Geelong, 0 goals 2.
It's better. It's better.
It's better. It's better. Got to find a way to put more scoreboard pressure on for sure.
It smells of a team at the moment that knows it's not quite in gear.
Yep.
But the old saying, isn't it? You've just got to keep plugging away, and eventually it'll turn.
Yeah. I think the first. It's actually a little bit different to last week. I thought we started really well last week and had the momentum, and then Collingwood picked it up. Whereas today, I feel like that was all Geelong for the first 7 minutes. But we were able to make sure they didn't get a score on the board.
It's that C word that I hate using. It's composure they lack. Like, if they had a bit more composure, if Karen Harrington had the ball in the midfield, we'd probably have 3 or 4 more goals. It's just not. It's good to, like you say, that halfway point, and then it's almost like another logic takes over, and the kicking and the handball's not quite there, but they're getting in the right places. And a win can do a hell of a lot for your confidence, can't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's 1 quarter down. Lachlan, we can't let them get to us in the next 2. Let us know what you thought about that quarter. I think composure is absolutely the key word here. I do like that they have put some pace in the game for sure. There's definitely a little something different there. I think we got some pretty good contributors as well. Apart from Maddie, Abby McKay with 9 touches.
She's been brilliant,
which is massive. Yeah, I thought early on her and Lucy McAvoy really stood out there in the middle. And I think once Maddie Gearin went in there, she started really showing something there. So that needs to continue, but we need more scoreboard pressure. That's for sure. Got to be aiming for 1 to 2 goals a quarter at least.
Definitely need that, and I think we need to. We know Geelong are going to get it together. They have entered 50 at times whenever they want to.
Yeah.
They're suffering from the C word as well, composure. Some of them kicks have been woeful, but you've just got to stay into it. I mean, you've got to stay in for your dark times. You can see this team, to me, is trying to move the ball differently to last week. So I don't know if that lack of faith is showing because it's something new, but just stick with it and it'll turn because there should really be a few goals ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, good call here, Damien. I agree. We are working the switch well. There seems to have been a little bit more of a message to get around that we don't have to just rush the ball forward every time we get it. So
I think Dan Harford heard me call for his sacking, and he knows my success rate of getting a coach sacked is at 100%.
Yeah,
when
we all
Pom
had.
turns,
I think we
he
all had our
turns.
turn this week with Half. I haven't spoken to Paul Sebastiani yet, but we had a good chat about Daniel Harford on Monday. The league's most untouchable coach.
I'm one game from him losing away from going, time to go.
Give him the Claude.
Time to go. But no, it was better. It was better. There was definitely what is a highlight for me is they're not bringing pressure on themselves with these horrible turnovers in defensive 50. They're actually defensive 50. They look impregnable.
Yep.
Which is good. Do you know what I mean? Which is where you want to be.
Yeah. One thing about Darcy Vescio, their ability to kick multiple goals in a quarter and have a quarter that really turns the game on its head. I think that's what we need to see.
This is
just to get Darcy off. Yeah,
that turns me on. Look at them goes in a huddle, and then go back and remember Port Adelaide's huddle with Carlton men, right? And they're looking round, going, "Oh, check that out! That guy's got a hot dog. Where did he buy that from?" They're all focused in.
Yeah,
all focused in, listening. That is my biggest bugbear with the Carlton men, where you've got someone going, like, look at your boss, whether you like him or not. Look him in the eye.
You got to look him in the eye. That's when you know. You got to look him right in the eye.
You know what I mean? I like this. Look, they're switched on listening. I don't know if they've been told anything useful. Probably not. But at least they're listening to it, which is
Can we just take another moment to just talk about Karen Harrington's quarter? 192 metres gained in a quarter.
She disappointed me last week as well, but a sign of a champion, it bounces back. Yeah. It's why we rave about Wheaterin. He can lose the battle, but he ultimately wins the war. And that's leadership there from Kez. Like, if you're in the back line now, she's saying, look, I'm calm. Why the hell aren't you?
Nah, 100%. I mean, look, there's pressure when you're the captain because you're expected to lead the way, especially when we're talking about a team like this with a few youngsters and there's new players in there. I think she lost her way a little bit last week. Maybe she was playing a role that isn't 100% suited to what she likes to do. But that response from her just now was great.
Yeah, no, mate, spot on. I do think the girl that's showing now, though, for me, has been best on ground. Abby, I think she has been sensational. We said someone had to step up in Egan's absence and be that heart, be that one who's trying to make something happen. She has tried to make something happen every time the ball has been around her, and that is a big thing because she's a very talented footballer.
That she is. All right. We're gearing up for quarter two.
Manny, you're spot on. Pom hanging coaches, mate. Honestly, I'll sack anyone if they're in my way. I mean, bring me flags. Voss will be gone by round 3 if he's 0-3. Poms don't do this Australian thing. Give it time.
Yeah.
We want it now. Today.
We're here to take it. Correct. We're here to take it. This afternoon.
Yeah, like, changes now. Look at this here. That looks like what happens if you order Gary Ablett on Wish. It's not what I ordered.
You order it, yeah.
It's not what I ordered. What's the rest of it?
All right.
Come on, girls. Is this open to the public, this game?
I think so, but tickets came out very late in the week.
Well, I've looked in the crowd. I'm trying to see someone, and I haven't seen anyone yet.
Here we go. That ball's got to be a little bit lower, just a little bit.
This is my issue, though, with that kicking. You are kicking to someone who's 2'8".
Yeah, true.
Oh, well done, Elise. That was hard to do.
There we go. Lower your eyes.
Oh,
look at the handball chain.
Stop it, girls. Come on. You got it. You got it. Be brave. I love that handball chain, though.
Yeah, that was good. Don't let it go. Oh, Karen. That's holding the ball, right? That's inspirational, that is inspirational. Yeah, well done. Well done.
Not today. Not today with your elastic band as a headband. Not
Hey,
today,
well,
my friend.
Kez is putting us on her shoulders and just carrying us forward.
This is what I want to see. Oh, look, people running towards the kicker. No way.
Oh, wow.
That's
I
high,
thought so too. Yeah, I thought it was a little high.
Yeah, come on. You're not your sister yet. You don't get any special treatment around here.
Yeah, you don't get the superstar calls there. This is very kickable from Nicola Stevens.
I love it. Tell you what, though, George is
on.
just as physical as a sister.
Come on, kick it. She got it?
No, behind.
Faded late.
Tugged it.
Faded very late.
Tugged it. Oh, dear. That was in Harry's sweet spot, that.
That was. Should have gone around the body.
That's it. None of this sets shot malarkey. Tell you what, Nicola Stevens is something else, isn't she? I mean, she's just walked with two people holding onto her there. No messing about.
A lot of strength. We've got a lot of strength there.
Oh, well done, Maddie. Probably not the person you want kicking inside 50 a ruckman.
No. There's a general rule. You never handball to a ruckman.
Should be the rule. Should be the rule.
What do you call it in the women's game? Because ruckman doesn't mean a man. It means like a human, right? Is it ruck woman?
I've just dropped the man and just say ruck.
Okay. I've got to get used to that.
I'm sure there's someone in the audience who can educate me.
Yep.
They were all in the back last week.
Yeah.
Like, evidently you weren't allowed to go near anyone's back. He's called it as well. I love it. I don't mind if it's consistently bad. I only ask for consistency. Come on, Nicola. You've had one from here.
Come on, Nick. Come on.
Yeah, Tom, the pies were very good today.
She's got it.
That was a harder kick. Oh, shut up. There's no way she touched that.
You've got to put a body on there. Come on.
That was a big goal, that. I reckon that would have taken the wind out of the game.
100%.
Look at that. Inside 50s in the second quarter, 4, and we've got a point for it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 2 behind.
And this is what hurts in the game. If they go forward and kick a goal, this is where it really hurts.
Well done, Elise. You've got to stop that ball getting out.
Yeah. Better. Well done.
The audience are saying ruck woman.
Ruck woman. Okay.
And everyone giving me cricket updates. Cricket's not a real sport anyway. Don't worry about it, lads.
People still watching that?
It's not real.
Oh, Karen. Love it. Oh, wow.
Oh, come on. Don't ruin the handball chain.
This is great.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, this is what I want to see. You've got that.
Das.
Well done. The footsteps. Come on, George.
Good. Oh.
Whose idea was it
Well
to play
played.
with a ball shaped like
very well played. That was a very, very, very good passage of play.
Tell you what, though, I love saying it, but handballs, honestly, just get rid of kicking in AFL. It's outdated. I want to see people running.
Especially when you can't do it.
Yeah, I want to see short, sharp handballs. My teams would be banned from kicking further than 25 metres unless it's a short goal.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Got to get a goal here. Got to get a goal here.
Go on. Getting withdrawals, though, from the men, because I've seen this story with the girls and the boys.
Yeah.
They dominate, and then the team somehow goes through the corridor with 3 kicks and they score. And the free kick happens to be just where you'd start the corridor. Please don't.
Helena is reading my mind here. Oh, God.
Yeah. I think I've seen this. Look, there we are. There's one kick. Here's the second free kick. So the third will be a goal.
I know what happens here. I've
This
seen
is
this
getting
too
marked.
Yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a high free kick or something. Oh, we got away with one there. No, just clear
Good
it.
pick up. Oh.
Well done. Remember, you're a rook. You haven't got any pace.
That's not a good kick. That is not.
I don't know what you expected Darcy to do there. Jesus,
it's just not a good kick.
Good footballer, but only one person. Well done, Lua. Use the strength. Just throw her out like the bag of trash she is. Love that kick.
Dangerous. I mean, it's gutsy, but no guts, no glory.
Oh, I love that. I love that as well.
Yep.
The girls have read Pom's playbook. I love a switch handball inside.
Keep it in. Oh, you've got to communicate.
You've got to get the ball and then hit someone. Got time here. Great handball.
Nice. Very good handball. Give it off.
Oh, come on. Ah, look. Little Presparkis wanted none of that, but evidently Big Presparkis didn't want it either.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for one of these two to meet each other head on. You can see you can see Georgia's lining her up. I'm waiting for the bump. It's coming.
That's a strong mark.
Good mark. Geelong, they're suffering from Carlton's problem. Oh, no.
No, there it is. Who was it? There it is. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it way too many times.
Ah, fucking hate this game. Why do we watch this game? What a ridiculous concept of a game. Ridiculous sport.
This would hurt. We've had all the momentum.
Oh, fuck off.
Same.
Why is this prick wearing sunglasses? Geelong's only 10 k's up the road. It's not even that sunny, the Mel. Who do you think he is, Stevie Wonder? Me. Joe. Honestly, why is Carlton games so... Like, we don't even need to watch Carlton anymore.
I mean, a 50-metre penalty. I mean, we just gave them away last week.
It looked like she was fixing a hairband as well. Like, if you're really giving 50s because you've touched your hair, this game's lost.
This game is lost.
That's like the VAR decision versus West Ham the other night, where they went back and they actually found a foul in 1978. Like the games are just... I hate that. I hate the stand rule. I hate 50's way too much to give.
Yeah.
For something trivial like that.
We need to get this next one here. Can't afford to let them get on a run here. Come on.
Good tackle on your own teammate. Love it.
Oh, God. Good.
That's gone, Umps. Surely.
Gone.
You can't fend off and not get pinged. Come on. She's not dusty. Thank you. Good kick. Love it. That's a Bobby Dazzler.
Beautiful kick. Just fumbled it.
It's gone. Good tackle pressure.
Elise O'Day all over it. Love the work there.
Well done.
Come on.
Oh.
Well done, Gab Pound.
Out-heighted, outweighted, but she still got to it. Rate it.
Oh, no.
Oh. Come on. God.
Well done. Well done.
Taking the arms.
Didn't blaze away. I like that. Well done.
Clever.
Didn't blaze away.
That's what you want, though. There's that C word, composure. Have a
Composure.
bit.
Absolutely,
It's
mate.
beautiful.
Absolutely. That's not
Maddie,
Maddie's best
it's
kick.
not the
That's
kick.
not her best kick. Come on.
Wasn't the wisest decision, but I can see where she was going with it.
Yeah. She tried to play it a little slower.
Because the girls do need to take some time off now because they're under the cosh. Come on, Lucy. That's it.
Oh. Well done, Georgia.
Go on, have another go.
I don't think we've seen much of Georgia G yet.
We haven't, no. That was a great
Good
last-ditch
pressure.
tackle.
Great pressure.
Oh, it's a great effort from Kearns, that.
Yeah.
Got a good little left peg on her, she has.
She Irish?
Surely with that surname.
Yeah.
Surely she is with that name. If she's not, she should be. To answer your question, Stewie, Gabby Pound is the young lady you have in question.
She's a warrior, just like Simo.
What's going on here? 50.
We got a 50?
Jesus.
Oh,
Umpire.
wow.
Umpire feeling all right. Honestly, is there anyone there at Geelong? I know 2 people in the audience have said they're there. Where are you? Are you sure you're at the right game? Good kick. Honestly, I can't see anyone in the crowd.
This is just good kicking, right?
Go on.
Oh, wow.
They've done the last 2 weeks. I have noticed though, the opposition are finding it way too easy to isolate our forward with 2 of their keys.
Right. Oh, well done.
Like that's a big structural issue. Like I chastised Teague for less. This is it. This is it.
Right in the middle there.
Don't be scared to go back inside. You don't have to keep bombing it forward. Got some work to do here, Das. Hold on. Oh, love it. It would help if that was to advantage.
Get it out.
There's no way that was a correct disposal. He's right in front of you. Oh, this game, man. Evidently, you can be George Gregan in the Rugby World Cup, evidently, when you're tackled. It's all right. Rolls at Mickey Mouse. Good tackle. Well done.
Great tackle.
I'd love to know how 2 umpires didn't say the blatant throw. Be strong.
Well done. Great stuff there.
That's it. Well done. Read it.
Beautiful kick.
Yeah, you're out.
Beautiful kick. Well done.
Oh, God! She had more faith in herself than I did.
Much needed. I was a little bit, I didn't have faith in her there.
When she turned and went, I had, J-Sauce vibes where sometimes he thinks he's Usain Bolt. Like, you're not that quick. Great goal.
Much needed goal. Had to reward
probably deserved as well, I'd say. The girls have worked very hard this quarter with now to show for it.
Yes.
And glad to see her on the scoreboard.
Yep. Her first for the season. Nicola Stevens.
Well taken. A bit like Harry. Looks a little bit better when she's not lining up for goal, when she's just running with it. I like it.
Tell you what, Jag, that's the first long ruck tap of the game. Love to see that.
Mate, I do love a
I love it.
Contest.
I think you're right. You said it last week. We should see more of it. Well done, Abby.
Especially when you look at these girls and they seem to have a lot more nous on the floor.
Mm.
Let them run for the loose ball. They seem to like the loose ball. Don't get pushed under it. Wow, horrendous game.
It's in the dirt.
What are they doing at GMHBA?
I don't know.
Are they redeveloping it?
Some sort of redevelopment. That's going to be interesting for the next few years, because I don't imagine that gets finished over the next 12 months.
Definitely not. No, I mean, might be resurrecting the dead with the selection criteria Geelong. Maybe they're trying to add a bit of age to their list.
Yeah.
Bit of necromancy. Great tackle.
This game is pretty much playing out. It's playing out exactly how we thought it would. Bit of a grind. You just feel like there's a patch here where we could get away from them. And really, it's a Darcy Vescio quarter away from just breaking away for us if we can get that going.
It feels like if we score first in the third, the floodgates could open.
Yeah.
I think in this game, when there's always a goal in it, the girls always feel a little bit safe because of the way that the scores are. But I do feel you get two ahead, Geelong going to have to take a few more chances.
All right. Carlton, 2 goals, 2-14 to Geelong, 1 goal, 3-9. Very much more of the same in the first quarter than what we saw just there in the second. The major ball winners for us, Prasparkas with 16, Harrington with 16. These are big numbers for the AFLW. Lucy McAvoy with 14 continued on that first quarter. Abby McKay with 12. I think we've had some good contributions there from Maddie Gearin as well. I think Lala Wifi down back's been pretty solid. Moody's always solid. She's got the 14 hitouts. And I like what we've seen from Gab Pound as well. She's had the 12 touches.
Well, I mean, yeah, Pound and Harrington really giving us a little bit of energy off the back half of the ground, aren't they? And that's something that we lacked last week. We couldn't get it away from our back half. So they've definitely addressed that. And as she's speaking at the moment, she's a superstar. She takes the game on, and that's what you want. You want a bit of... She's giving us the impetus. She's saying, look, I want to move it fast. So the goals are coming with her. Lot to do, though, second half.
Yes, 2 goals, 2-16. My apologies. No, wait, 14. I'm right. Never mind. Wait, I'm getting in my head here.
He's in his head.
I'm in my head here.
He's got him right in his head. But it wasn't the cleanest quarter, but it was definitely an improvement on last week. You can see they're trying to fix a lot of the issues last week.
Yep, absolutely. I'm not. What I felt about Geelong not being as mature as Collingwood is pretty much exactly how I'm seeing it as well. I'm just mindful of whether or not we can pull away in this game. I think we've got the options to do it. I mean, we had 3 scoring shots there just from Nicola Stevens. If we can get something going there, whether it's for her or for Darcy Vescio, because one thing about Darcy, when they get going, everyone gets around them.
Yeah, it's a bit like the North game with Geelong, where I think the danger with Geelong is keeping them in it, because all it takes is a bit of luck. Where I do want to see these girls now find that ruthless spirit, kick the next goal, and make Geelong take the game to Carlton, which should be then foregone. But it's always a worry, I think, in any of the games in the AFLW. 1 goal isn't very much.
100%. No, 100%. Blacker Rat doing Blacker Rat things. Appreciate the 15, brother. Enjoying navy blue out there. Nicola Stevens. Whoa. You're damn right.
She's very underrated as well. She just goes about her work quietly, and invariably last year she kicked an important goal, and I thought that goal was very important, wasn't it? We needed to come out of that quarter with the lead, and she got it ultimately, which could be very important.
Yep. Yes. How do we generate more scoring opportunities? That's just something we need to be able to do. I just feel like it's really 2 or 3 scoring shots a quarter. Is that just the league, or is there something else we can be doing? I mean, I know we talked about composure and lowering the eyes. There's a code that hasn't been cracked yet with ball movement and strategy in the AFLW, I feel.
Well, I mean, I think in Carlton's case, if you watch us compared to Collingwood last week,
yeah,
they're happy to take one more touch to make sure, where we seem to be getting inside 50 early. And we know that's been a mantra at Carlton for a long time in both the men's and the women's. So I'd like to see us be a bit brave and cut back inside. You saw it a few times last week. You've seen it here this week as well. That handball inside and let someone run inside 50 just makes that kick a little bit easier. But some of our entries are woeful, like that kick there to Nicola Stephen, and it was the other side of her. So suddenly you kick into the advantage of the defender. That doesn't help. Do you know what I mean? That's something we complain about in the men's game. Like, kick to your advantage, not their advantage.
So what is it? Something like we bring maybe one extra forward or two extra forwards up the ground, and then play Darcy or Nicola one out or two out, and just clear the 50. Because we're not, like you said, we're bombing the ball high and long to forwards that are not Taylor Harris anymore.
Well, I mean, I think the method is to mirror maybe a Fremantle, how they play it, where they run very heavily in numbers. And then when the ball does hit the deck, there's about 6 or 7 of them in there to try and crumb the ball. That's probably one way. I think Codstar, he's kind of hit it right. The kicking in the AFLW is its bugbear. They don't kick as far. They don't kick as accurately. So I think for me personally, if I was a coach of the AFLW side, you've got to use your strengths to your strengths and not your weaknesses. And I think if you're heavily relying on the kicking game, you're mental. And I think I'd like to see Carlton. They've done it on the back half this week where they've mixed it up. I think you need to do that in the forward half as well, especially when you've got Stevens and players like that who are very handy with the ball. Like, maybe kick out in front a bit more. They seem to want to land it to a mark. I'd like to see you kick it into the space in the pocket and say to Nicola, go for a run, beat her on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just going to step out for a moment. I'll leave you here, Pom.
Okay. So who's everyone's best on ground at the moment? What's everyone thinking? And Peter, spot on here. Forwards can't get separation. Yeah, and kicks not to the advantage. It's a tough one because you look at the entry level of our kick as well. It is literally where they're stood. So the kick is, if anything, too accurate. Like, where you watch the best kicks in, you want it to be about 5 meters in front of me so I can run into it and take that mark. So it's application. It's application, really, as well. I mean, but I think that's a tactical thing as well. You want to be telling your girls, land it in. Pom, I start the NAB League for the girls next week. I'm looking forward to being fed the info, Nathan. Congratulations. While we're there as well, I don't know if you're in the crowd. Shout out to Ari Stamanakos. Probably massacred your surname. I know he just got his degree last week, completed his media course. So congratulations from your Uncle Pom. Ben Harrington, best on ground easily. She's been superb. She has been superb. Should we sign Icy Wallow from the north? I'll tell you what, winter is coming. Sign them all. As soon as the ball's on our forward line, passing the ball by hand to you. Yeah, you see, I want to see you get closer. Like, I think we try and enter way too early. Like, there was a few moments there where Madison had the ball and inside of her, there's 2 runners, but we kick it to Nicola Stevens playing at full forward. Cut inside. Do you know what I mean? Let someone else get closer. It's a lot easier to hit a target 15 meters away than it is 40. Just nature of the beast. You staying up for the Man United game? After this, I will be having a shower and my dinnerlings, and I will be live with the legend that is Faz. We're going to be doing the City Chelsea game. We got our offers, Palm. Still a couple more years before they're complete. Oh, sorry. Cheers, Nathan. Well, congratulations for your offers. I'm just adding a couple of years on you, Nathan. You know what I mean? Because I'm old, so everyone needs to be old. Peter, still entering as if Taylor's there. I agree. It's almost like they don't know Taylor's not there, which is a weird one for me because I would have thought that would be obvious. But yeah, you see, that's my worry with Half. I don't feel like he's adapted to the list. And I think that's the sign of a good coach. A good coach will adapt. It's tough. Peter Hayward, Villa wins. Never confident playing anything to do with Gerrard. One thing with Villa against United is Villa ain't going to give up. So that'll be an interesting one because United are a club in a shit heap of trouble. We are in a shit heap of trouble. You thought Carlton last year was bad, but we've got players turning against each other. The coach could be bad. Half gives you Teague flashbacks. I've heard a rumour that you've never seen David Teague and Dan Harford in the same room. Yet to be proven otherwise. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talk in there. I know there's a lot of talk of making the ball smaller as well. I mean, I don't mind it. I understand why they're doing it. For me, like my opinion on AFLW is it's definitely improving and we're seeing the improvement year on year. I still think they've bitten off way too much with a full 18 list next year. For me, I think that's way too much for me. I think the talent pool isn't quite there. It will be in 3 or 4 years. I think maybe they should have stuck to a smaller group and then made it a little bit bigger after that. There's talk they want to make it smaller still so it travels a bit further. Helena, I think it is. I think it's one size below from memory. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they've just made the pool's not big enough. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much, my gorgeous wife. We're having a cup of tea, hand delivered. But yeah, that's my thoughts on AFLW. It's definitely improved, but I would like to see. I do think they've gone too much. 18 teams, I think, isn't sustainable in the short term. I think you're actually going to have a lot more weird anomalies, which we have seen in the last 2 years with the introduction of teams. I don't think it's big enough to have 18 teams. That's my opinion. Just slating the AFL like I usually do.
What a surprise.
I'm here for rebellion.
Just keeping them accountable, mate. Keeping them accountable.
Now we're talking about the women's game and just talking. I think they've gone too big too early with 18 teams. I still think the talent pool. We've seen massive improvement, but I fear with 18 teams it's going to be harder to get 21 top girls at each club because I don't think the participation's ready yet. It will be in 5 years, but at the moment I don't think it's warrants it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a very interesting call because I think they're bringing in 4 new clubs next season, right?
Yeah, I think from next year it's 18, isn't it? Where
I mean,
mirror.
Whatever the decision's been made, I'm very mindful of that, though. Very mindful of that, and I guess they believe that the talent pool is there, but I don't know what that'll do to the quality. It has to dilute the quality, right? Just by the weight of numbers.
Because like Peter Hayward says here, D's Tigers, that was probably one of the best female games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was high quality, but it's taken Richmond with all their pull and the big brand name 2 or 3 years to get to where they are now. And that's from a big focus of recruiting talent to be in their system, to play the Richmond way. Like you look at Gold Coast, their team gets battered. And there's the issue. Why has Gold Coast got a females team when, in my opinion, the men's teams hardly followed? So, unfortunately, the way the world is, and it shouldn't be, women's sport is always less watched than men's. So, I just thought that was mental. Absolutely mental to bring it in, where I think it would have been better to have maybe 2 teams from interstate. I was going to say overseas. Interstate. And then maybe have the big branded Melbourne things and then expand. Because we've got massive participation now. If you go and watch Auskick, loads of girls. Some of the clubs in Werribee have girls only. Auskick because they've got so many girls playing. So in 5, 6, 7 years, probably going to get 1,000 girls come through of elite level. But at the moment, we're cherry picking girls from other sports and the best who have persevered in a game where they've been forgotten. I don't like it. I don't personally like it because I think that's when you're going to get these idiots go, oh, they can't kick. Oh, it's not real football. And that's why, because they don't understand the journey these girls have taken.
Yeah, correct. This is a big one here from Helena as well. There's going to be 4 new clubs. She's mentioned about how the gap between the foundation teams and these new clubs. But I think the other part as well, I think somebody mentioned it here. I think Peter as well. Like, what does that mean for the play? Like our star players, our best players? Because if you're a new club, you're going to want a good ruckman. Bree Moody, he's the one you want to start a club around. We've got some pretty good, I don't know if you call them household names, but some pretty popular names that would absolutely thrive in another environment, in any environment really. So it's a mix between watching very young and inexperienced players and then potentially losing good players from the already established clubs.
Yeah, spot on. And you look at Richmond, you see what they did. So 2020, they came into the women's competition. They were woeful the first year, woeful last year. But look at what they've recruited, the best from other clubs, the Hoskin twins.
Yeah.
Real strong, reliable players. Do you know what I mean? They went the Fredericks route. It didn't work. But then they've drafted young players. And you look at the women's at Richmond, it's almost uncannily like the men's. They've gone, this is the brand. This is what we're playing. This is how we're playing. Recruit based on that. Where Carlton, we've just recruited best available, which doesn't fit our system.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my worry. Next year, you're going to get players who are going to be taken from other clubs. I would have personally had an 18-club VFLW competition and then made the AFLW maybe just a smaller representation until the talent pathway, like Nathan says, he's spot on. It will eventually, it's high already, but in 5, 6, 7 years, this will be huge.
Absolutely. Are we on? We are on.
Oh, here we are.
Wow, that just happened.
No messing around from Georgia J.
No mucking about at all.
She's under up. Oh, umps, man. Where was the pressure there?
And it begins.
It ain't coming from the crowd because I think there's only 4 people there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have not seen anyone in the crowd. I've seen 4 camera angles now. So I don't know if you guys in the audience who have said you're there are just here so your missus doesn't know you're on a boys' weekend. But you ain't at the game. Stop mugging me off.
Stop mugging us off, yeah.
No, I hate your wife. You don't have to lie to me.
All right. Really important to get the first goal here.
I get the feeling that if we get the first goal, the floodgates will open. If they do, it's going to be one of them horrible watch-alongs that we have to do.
We have to watch, sit through and get headaches from. Well read there by Kez.
Well done, Kez, as well. Look, looking to protect.
Oh,
I like it as well.
Into trouble. Oh, smart tap.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing worse
on the
than
ball.
A smart bit of play like that, and the kick is woeful. That follows it up. You see, every girls' game I watched, the handball kills teams.
Yeah.
Someone get a message to coaches. Good kick. It's played at the GMHBA. Yeah, you can tell because there's 2 people there and a lot of holes being dug.
Yeah, there's no cheer squads. Pom, I think you're onto something. I feel like this is a low-key, no audience game.
Well, unless the sat wet from the camera angle we're watched.
That's a beautiful kick from Lucy McAvoy. That's okay.
Jeez, I haven't seen one of them for a while.
No.
That's a great kick, though. What a follow-up.
This is the one. No need to blaze away. Beautiful. Picked it out. Go wide again.
Look to your right. Look to your right. She's in acres of space.
I don't know why she...
See, there it is. Like
Das.
a lot of work to do. Oh. Like, where was the handball over the top of the little dinky kick? Good intercept. You should have had the ball in the first place.
There we go. Beautiful kick. Look at this.
The Ruckman had knocked it out to her. Look, she just nailed it. That was clever football.
Very
Don't
clever.
get it. Honestly, that's my bugbear. Dal Post there was in acres of space running in. She should have had that first attempt.
Yep.
It's almost like that's coaching, though. Guaranteed. That's tactical. Because she
kicked a goal last week. I think she's got it. She's absolutely got it. Get around her.
There it is. Game over.
Get around. Game over. He's called it.
Tell you what, the goal umpire there, he's taking his sunnies off. No wonder he had them on when I've just seen the mustache he's rocking. Put them back on, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Put them back on.
Beautiful finish there. It's exactly what was needed.
I love the passion as well. I love it.
It's exactly what was needed.
Dal Post there as well.
Courtney Jones. 2 games, 2 goals. Easy done.
Great name as well.
Yeah.
Rolls off the tongue.
It does. Good number as well.
You can't beat 22.
No, you cannot.
Has Moody lost a tap today?
I don't know. Moody is something else.
What a piss take of how many taps she never. I don't know how she loses a tap. To be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a risky kick. Come on, make her work.
Go on.
That's it. Well done, Georgia. There's a trip there, surely.
Keep it in. Keep it in.
It's gone. There's Pryor.
That's Pryor for sure.
Pryor is on.
Yes.
Thank you, umpire. Well done. Come on, Maddie. It's a great lead. Oh, Das. Go on. Oh. I can smell a Darcy goal.
So
I can smell a Darcy goal.
Yeah. We are all over him. You can feel it. This is great. All over him.
You can
feel Moody's BOG.
Look, this is the level we're at now.
That's where you know no one's in the crowd.
Gotta get your own ball. Go on. The kick is always 5 meters too short.
Always.
Like, I wouldn't want some of our girls who kick in to put me up, to measure me up a shelf. It'd be a nightmare. Right. Great comment here from Romero. Spot on. Jess Delpos. So much class. Needs the ball more.
Yeah. Well said.
I like that kick. Kick into space. Come on, Nick.
Oh, she hurt it.
Yeah, got the ball up.
Keep your feet.
Oh, let's just make rules up, umpires.
Oh. To be fair, she fumbled. She fumbled and she just took herself out of the play. Oof. That's an interesting ball drop.
You wouldn't teach it. Hey!
Hey!
You dropped the ball ups. It's all right. I'm putting her arms out saying I haven't got it. It's not my fault you can't hold it. You're not your sister yet. I want to see Maddie just lay into her sister. I think that'd be great viewing.
That's not the kick. I mean, I get the mentality, but that's not the kick.
That was what I like to call Bolton ball.
Yep.
Coming back.
Gab pound. Well done. Oh.
Great second and thirds as well.
Oh, wow. Press Barkas.
Oh,
is that fumbled over for a behind? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Great kick as well in. Well done, Kaz. Oh. Come on, keep going, keep fighting. That's it. Take her out. Tell you what, Gab Pound's as hard as a coffin nail.
Oh, yeah. So underrated.
Look, I love the celebration. Look, oh, lucky. You love to see someone celebrate and then have it chalked off.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. Gab Pound reminds me of any girl you play in mixed netball who looks like the nicest girl ever to talk to on the touchline, but then you play and she becomes an absolute arsehole.
Dominates you. Well done, Maddie. Maddie Kieran.
See ya. That's it. Come on, girls. That handball's your friend.
Good.
Handball's your friend.
Short. It's not a good kick. I don't know. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's the kick. Just
I would have
lays
liked
away.
to have backed herself then, because I think she had the legs there.
I thought so too. They've got
I thought she would have done it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. She looks determined, though, this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good thing. It's been good.
Tell you what, Courtney Jones is really winning me over.
Oh, go on, Maddie. Show your sister how it should be done.
That's a smart kick. That's a smart kick.
Go on, Das.
It's a smart kick by Maddie.
She deserves the goal, Das. I can feel a Das goal. It's written in the stars.
We need it.
It's a dangerous kick. Well done for making them take it.
Maddie, well done.
Go on. Oh, she shouldn't get out of that.
No.
Their ability to take marks in contests is unreal. Don't know how they do it. It's like a 3-on-1.
Yeah.
They just end up with the ball.
Clunk it.
Oh, well done. Good passage of play, this, from Geelong. The girls are getting back in numbers, though, which you love to see.
Yep, absolutely.
Working hard.
Mua.
Well done. Surely that's a mark.
Umpire.
What?
No way. No way.
Swear sometimes the umpires in the women's game are paid to keep it tight.
Blacker Rat is asking, who is the stocker? Well, I'm going to say it's Grace Egan, who is missing because she hurt herself last week. I think Stocker's the only one I've seen out of the men's team that's really put his body on the line that way. Backline, bandana, long sleeve. That is Gab Pound.
Killing it.
No goal.
Is Gab. Oh, what a tackle.
That's a great tackle.
Elise, stop it. Tell you what, she's played well as my girl all day.
Definitely responded from last week. Got to be careful. I got to be careful giving her compliments. She should just give away a free kick, or almost give away a free kick as I do.
At least we're being nice to you. Stop ruining it. Girls need to get out of this.
Yep. You can't afford to blaze away in the defensive 50 here as well.
No, you do not want to see the patented David Teague.
The David Teague banging on the boot as soon as you get it.
Yeah, round the corner kick, deep inside 50, straight up in the air to their key forward. That's it. Good intent. Go on. Wow. Oh, no. We just exactly what we said not to do.
Don't blaze away.
we should be in the coach's box, getting these messages out. Wow, I mean...
Surely not. Not from here.
I'm loving the confidence, though. Pointed straight at the goals.
That's not a bad effort.
It's about 30 metres too short, but the endeavour was there. Oh,
wow. That's a strong mark. We're just got to hold on here, really.
I love that from Brazzali as well. Like, misread that in the air and then had to run back.
Well
Well
done.
done, girls. You love to see it. Brazzali's like 20 metres away from the ball, then realises it's not following her. Had to run back. Love it. Come on, Gab. You played a good game here. All on you, this kick. Oh, I'm loving that flat kick. Please teach the boys that. I hate the dinky kick.
This is the one where we've just struggled with. Yeah, this is a 1-on-2. No, it's not a good kick. It's not.
I don't like it, man. Like, where's the switch there? The switch was on. It's almost like Carlton have a rule if they're in their defensive 50 for so many minutes. It's like England's cricket team. You have to play a shot. You don't have to. I mean, keep it in there and just make sure. Yeah, Pound kills it, man. Like, I'm confident when she's kicking out. What's going on here? That's it. Come on, Abby. Use it.
McKay. That could work.
A lot of work to do. Come on. You got the legs.
Nice. Hit it.
That's it.
2-on-1.
Look at the Jets.
Done well.
Look at the Jets. Hammond's has got some afterburners on it.
Oh, that's high.
That's high.
Oh,
that's high, That's it. Well done.
Put her head over it. Well played. Tell you what, Courtney Jones.
You know what I do love as well, right? And this is going to I'm going to get more abuse in the comments for this, but Harry needs to learn to do that because Courtney Jones milked the hell out of that.
She did.
And I want to see more milking.
Good mark. What are you doing? What's she doing?
Charlotte, you don't have to keep playing on. You're allowed to take your time, my darling. Go on. It's yours.
Bang.
Gone.
Bang.
Oh. Slippery little customer that from Geelong. She's got through quite a bit.
Hey.
Yeah, I love it. But that Rachel Kern, she's a slippery little customer. She
is. I'll tell you what, Courtney Jones, you have got a fan in me.
I am loving a bit of Courtney Jones. She's really taking the game on. Good kick as well. That's it. Go on.
Well done. We read that well, Georgia.
That's it. Well done.
She's had a quiet day.
Yes, easy kick. Come on, Das.
Just needed to take another couple of steps. But that's all right.
I'd like to see there, right? You see, there's my issue. Just in front of you at Nick Stevens. Just pop it so she's got something to run onto because that kick was always never going to work.
Right. That's ours.
Is that dodgy free? It's a dodgy free.
That is a dodgy as fuck free kick.
It's the umpire's way. He's got no eyebrows, so never trust a bloke without eyebrows.
Never trust a bloke with no eyebrows.
It means he's lost a bet. Come on. Moody deserves a goal.
Yeah.
18 hit outs.
Tell you what, this pretty much would ice the game, right?
I think the game's already iced, to be honest.
Oh, she's gone low.
Oh, Courtney! It was there.
Fuck.
Oh, she's fuming with herself. I love that.
I love it too. It was a little sneaky.
I don't know if that was deliberate. If it was deliberate, genius. If not, make it look deliberate.
Correct. Okay, that was a better quarter.
11 points. I think the game's iced. I'd like to see the girls, though, go for 20.
Look, I can't say that the game is iced because we're talking about the Carlton Football Club.
Pomcan.
Pomcan.
Iced. Easy.
Would love to have kicked a few. Just thing is, the scoreboard pressure it's not quite there. Would love to be able to generate some more scores, some easier scores. But that's just the nature of the game and the league at the moment, I guess. But yeah, I think Nathan's right. That quarter definitely seemed to flow a little bit more smooth.
100%. I think the girls were. It was a little bit, and entry was a little bit more smart. I still think they leave a lot out there. Like just at the end there, you've got Nick Stevens running into space. They decide to totally miss Darcy one-on-one and kick 40 metres right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't like that. I do think they need a bit more composure there. But they're winning. So, I mean, if you're not playing your best and winning, that's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%.
But
just having a look at the
20-pointer here.
Yeah, agreed. Just having a look at the stats. We updated them at halftime, but Matty Prespakis leads all disposal getters with 21 possessions, 12 kicks, 9 marks, 9 handballs, 4 marks. Karen Harrington, just one of the best games I've seen her play, to be honest. 19 touches, 7 marks. Then we've had the other contributors, which is what we've been speaking about, Pom, pretty much all of preseason, and even last week, when Grace Egan goes down, the question was who's going to stand up. You got Abby McKay with 14 touches, which is what she had last week in the full game. I think she had 13. Lucy McAvoy is the one. She's the one that we were talking about potentially having that breakout season. She's got 17. And then you've got some really solid contributors with Gab Pound with 14. O'Day's had the 7, but she's been in and about. Jess Del Pos had 11. Gearin's had 9. So there's a better spread of contributors. We just need to get Darcy Vescio on the scoreboard, and I think it's going to come this quarter. I think we'll see a few Darcy Vescio goals.
Yeah, I mean, I still think. I mean, my issue with the entries is our dangerous goals. I don't think mark players, and it seems to be obsessed with this mark. I want to see. I mean, when you've got players like Darcy and Nick Stevens who can kick a couple in a game, which we've seen them do throughout their careers, get them involved in their strengths. You wouldn't be wanting Eddie Betts. Do you? I mean, remember what happened to Terry when Mickey Gibbons played full forward? Like, why are we doing this as a game plan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for having a small forward line, but the game plan's got to suit it.
Exactly. Like, someone needs to go and watch Port Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
How they enter, do you know what I mean, to their advantage of their smaller players. That's what you need. But Courtney Jones, your new girl, she shows a bit of intent, doesn't she, about her? I like her. I'm sure that girl who runs it. Oh, Shan. I was wondering who you meant then.
Yeah, I was like, he's talking about the AFL. Yeah.
I was like, oh, Shan.
That'd be Shannon Gore, the lovely Shannon.
Yeah, I agree, Helena. It's mental. Absolute mental.
We're 15 minutes away from getting the season back on track, and just like that, all is forgotten from last week.
All it takes is a win.
Correct. You're right.
All it takes.
Winning cures everything, mate.
Oh, yeah, there's the wish, Gary Ablett. There he is. What do you reckon's on them boards?
I think they would have just the key elements of the day. Hopefully the word composure.
Do you reckon the stop being shit would be on there?
I doubt it.
That would be mine. That would be on my board. Stop being shit. Some good tackles, though, I've got to say.
Yeah.
The girls' game does present some tackles.
Yeah, I feel like we've been a lot more consistent today so far. But having said that, I don't think that Geelong is in the same what's the word, hemisphere or stratosphere as what Collingwood were last week. But at the end of the day,
we're taken serious. You batter this side. That's why I think it's really important we go 3 or 4 up with our assistant coach Nick Newman.
Birthday boy, Nick Newman, yep.
Look at him. Don't you love to see it, though?
Yeah, it is good to see. It is really good to see. I think it sets a good example. But also it's a pathway for Nick as well, for, post-footy.
Look at it. Nick Newman. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I'm a big fan.
It's one club.
I'm a big fan of it. I like it.
Yeah.
Because I have been calling for Kate Simpson to take over from half till the end of the season.
As coach.
Yeah, give him it. Half is
mate.
done.
CEO Pom making the calls, mate.
Honestly, get him in. Get Simo in.
Bugs Bell, how is G playing? Well, Georgia's probably she hasn't had her best game. Has laid a few tackles. I think she's another one that doesn't need too much time to get involved in a game. So hopefully we can put him away, get some percentage. Look at us, Carlton supporters, talking about percentage now.
Well, this is what I'd like to see. If I was the coach, put Georgia on the ball for a bit. Get her involved. Like, get her hands on the ball.
Yeah. We don't need 5 forwards in the forward line. We just don't.
I mean, we don't need any forwards in the forward line based on the entry.
Just walk the ball over.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It'd be better if we just ran to it.
I've just realised Brooke Walker's not playing.
No. I just noticed that when I was looking for her stats.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her? She's got some jets on the Georgia, has.
She sure does. She's got a bit of spunk. She's going to be a star of this competition.
Get her to Carlton. Come on. Just starting to remember that I said this game was iced.
Yeah.
It's the Pommy curse alive.
I love Maddie Prespakis and her ability to just not fumble in traffic.
She's got that Mark Murphy 2013-14 vibe, hasn't she?
Yep.
Where
great.
fits.
Georgia G. There she is.
There she is. Look, we've just been talking about you.
There she is. She knows.
It was a good kick as well, that.
It was.
Our defensive 50 this week has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Compared to last week.
Yeah.
Eric saw Tom Williamson in Nando's.
That's the way. Didn't rush.
I bet he ordered the mild, guaranteed. Did he order the mild, Eric? That he did. And he defended it by saying it's flavour. Come on. Good little handball chain, this.
Very nice. Very nice.
Like no one's rushing just to belt the thing. Oh, there we are.
Okay, now you kind of want to get that kick away. There you go.
Geelong breaking the switch out. It's a great kick, that. That's why the switch is so important. Oh, well done. That's it. Smother it. Oh, it's 3-on-2 inside 50. You can't mess this up. No.
Well, here we go. Come on. Just think your way through it. Beautiful kick.
You can't. There you are.
Beautiful. Beautiful kick.
Like, you can't mess this up, and they didn't. Well done. She deserves this, G. We said we need to get her in the game. Oh, no.
Got to be putting them away. That's the game. That's the game right there. If she puts that away,
that worked the Sunday best. Eric's confirmed it was mild. Oh, the worst kind of person who goes to Nando's orders mild
and gets mild.
My kids get abused if they have mild, and they're kids.
Got to teach them.
You're having the hottest one. Oh, well done, Maddie. That was brave. Oh, what a kick. Take your time, take your time.
That's a beautiful kick from Annie Lee.
Oh, what a mark. Pay the girl.
Pay it. She's paid it. Pay it.
Oh, Maddie, don't ask if she's all right. Ah, you hate to see it, sisterly love. Hate to see it. If that was my brother, I'd give him a slap.
It's a great mark there from Jess. But this is Jess Good, right?
Yeah. Tell you what, Georgia's taken a right whack there as well. She's as hard as her sister. Oh, look at that. Beautiful moment. I don't like to see it though. The competitor in me doesn't like it, but tell you what, she's as hard as a coffin nail, both of them.
She
proper bounded off the lot. Boom.
Oh. Jeez.
Tell you what, can you imagine breaking them up in the backyard?
Right.
I reckon they proper went at it when they were doing everything. Rate it.
This is a goal, right? We're not going to be... Surely.
I like this. He's double guessing.
Surely.
Doesn't like it. Nah, Jess should nail this. Nah. Nah. Well, the only good bit is when Georgia went off, we actually saw there was about 12 people there. So
I'm telling you right now, Geelong's kicking a goal and the pressure's going to come.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's.
I want to leave them moments in 2021.
I thought we left those moments behind when Levi left the club.
Like if COVID's here to stay in 2022, at least give me football back. Do you know what I mean? I'll caught COVID, but I don't want to see Carlton repeats.
Bugs Bell, O'Day has been better. Definitely better. Hasn't given away any undisciplined free kicks. Look at this. Geelong just streaming in. Oh, my God. I'm going to be
This goal's
sick.
on Terry.
I'm going to be sick.
That's it. Come on. Whoa. Everyone runs to follow the ball. Well done.
Oh, my God.
No.
What did I say?
And there's the man with the mo.
And here it comes. And you know what? We deserve it. When you miss goals like that, you deserve it. You deserve every little bit of it.
Look at the state of the 5 Geelong fans. Look at the state. I still can't believe Jess could miss that.
It's the footy. It's like the laws of the game. If you miss a goal like that, you deserve to have a goal kicked on you. It's actually really. It's any sport.
I think what makes it even harder is every time I've ever seen Carlton do something like that, it's an absolute shit goal as well. Like that was a calamity of errors, that defence there. The first time, it's almost like there's a curse at the club. Nick Webb, here we go. Have another beer, Nick.
I'll tell you what, they wouldn't want to fucking lose this game. They wouldn't want to lose this game.
Come on, Matty. Come on.
Well, this is the leadership aspect now because it's pressure.
Need the goal straight away.
Yeah,
just
100%.
hit back straight away.
Yeah,
that's
well
it.
done. Del pass.
Come on, Del pass. That's it. Oh, well done.
Matty, think your way through. Think your way through it.
You got to pick it before you think about it. That's it. Well done, lot. She wants none of you, at least.
Georgia G. No.
It's spelled. Come on, get to the ball.
That's
tell you what.
Wow. That's a great.
I tell you what, right? I don't often do this, but that Claudia Gunyaka, she's been phenomenal today.
She has. Yeah, she's. Oh, wow. Moody's just put her knee right in their back.
I like it. It's cheeky. Didn't pay off.
That's holding the ball.
Don't be scared, umps. You've got a whistle for a reason.
That's got to be a handball.
That's it.
That could have even been a handball.
Come on, there's 2 of you there. Work together.
Wow.
I like this, though. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, good kick up. Smart kick.
Clever. Why is no one out the back of any contest?
There's got to be someone there. We've lifted here. Well done.
Tell you what, George has found a bit of spark.
Yep.
Tell you what, that's a great point from Eric about Newman. the people he's learnt off scenes.
That's a very good call.
It's like you've made the Antichrist of POM coaches. Oh, damn. And Barker as well. Oh, dear Lord. Dollar, get it out.
Good tackle. Well done.
Well done. Great commitment. Oh, well done, Elise.
That's why we love her. That is why we love her.
That's it. Go on. Good pick up, Nick. Come on.
Use the pace.
Go.
Keep going. Keep going.
Just dink it over the top.
It's
Come
beautiful.
On. That's yours.
Beautiful. You love to see it. Put it away. Bang. Game over.
There you are. Piss off that to your shitty little farms. Easy dubs. Don't know what everyone was worried about.
I'm not going to lie. It was tense. I thought we might have been throwing the game away.
Come on. Come on, Crank. I told you halfway through the third it was game over. Never worried.
Yeah.
Never worried. Easy.
The man knows his game. He knows his sport.
Easy. I had Q in the rack about an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, full credit there to Elise O'Day. That the way she attacked that contest with the ball and got that handball out was sensational.
Tell you, I copped a bit because I gave her a big rap last week. But nah, she's a superstar, is Elise. A lot of time for her.
Yeah.
She's next on the POM sponsorship wagon.
Got to get Darcy involved here. Got to get a Darcy Vescio goal.
Need the floodgates to open now. Just kill
Georgia
him.
has had a quarter. She has had a mighty fine fourth.
Oh, well done, Nick. Just knock him out of the way. Bags of trash. Just knock him away.
Look at her go. Look at this.
He ain't got the ball, umpire. There's about 10 frees there, mate. Intensity's gone up.
Yeah. And there's
I don't know if everyone in Geelong owns a farm. I just assumed they do, Damien. Must do. There's only fucking farms out there, isn't there? Come on. Just want the floodgates to open. See a bit of ruthless Carlton now.
Tell you what, so Georgia G had 6 touches at 3/4 time. She is currently on 13 and a goal. She has had a mighty fine quarter.
Oh, round the back. Come on, George. Go on. Oh, that deserved a goal.
It's dangerous.
Look at all the suction cup marks on her as well.
Yeah.
You've got to love that. We definitely need this win. We need a big win. I want to see 2 more goals.
Yeah. Well, I think I think it is game over, but I really have enjoyed the way we've stuck at it.
If I was coach now, if I was coach now, the message would be 2 more goals.
Get around her. That was great.
It would be 2 more goals, or you run 20 laps at the end of the game. I want blood now.
That is as good of a chase out as you'll see from your ruckman.
That's what you want to see.
Ruck woman.
That's what you want to see from your ruck.
Yes, your ruck.
I told you a cheat code test. Just say ruck.
Just say ruck.
Cheat code.
Ooh.
Come on, girls. 2 more. 2 more. Kill the game off.
What's this girl's name for Geelong?
That's what's the face? Where is it? I had it in my notes. Gunchaka,
the one you mentioned before. Yeah. I've never watched her play.
Her and Kearns have been brilliant.
Yeah, I haven't watched her play, but she's really good.
Yeah, it's like the argument. Me and my mate are going to go and watch the Ashes, and we're debating: what are they? Batsmen,
Yeah.
women, bats
Yeah.
people. And I was like, just cheat and use the adjective batting.
The batters. Yeah.
I was like, just cheat codes. I like this that the girls are getting around each other every tackle now.
Yeah.
Get a bit of momentum.
There's very much a united team here. This is good to see. Prasparkas has
Create
28
pride.
possessions.
She's an animal. Good to see her sister back on the ground as well.
Tough as nails.
Imagine wronging them.
Right?
Tell you what.
I don't mind Elise O'Day behind the ball at all.
I don't mind it. Oh, that didn't get around to it. Thank you, umpire. Hold on. Come on, 2 more goals. You've got time. 1 goal a minute. Just want to see it. See some ruthless edge. Not too sure about that, Georgia. Good pick up. Tell you what, credit to Geelong girls, though. They have not given up.
No.
That's what you want to say.
For those who watched last week, let us know. I think Lachlan's already answered my question, but what have you noticed from last week to this week and the difference in the way we've gone about it?
Well,
that's a beautiful kick from Karen. Good luck giving votes today. I'll tell you what, good luck.
They've all played reasonably well as well. Come on, Nick. I want to see another goal from Stephen. She deserves it.
Clever.
Go on, Maddie.
Maddie.
Oh, Maddie. She deserves it as well. They've done... Yeah, Pete's nailed it as well. Ball movement has been so much better this week, with the exception of the final third.
Yeah, the handball chains have been a lot better. A lot better.
I love Lachlan. I love C words in the Australian language as well. There's a lot of C words that Pom uses, but composure is a good one. Come on, girls. Get one more. Come on. That's it. What?
Bit of an ear massage from Nicola Stevens. You love to see that.
No, I never see any free kicks against Carlton.
No, it's impossible.
It's a blindness. Oh, tell you what, George has made that kick look good. Well done.
Cheers, Arlo.
We love you, Arlo. And
Maggers.
That is all she wrote. Easy dubs.
Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Da, mate.
I don't know why everyone was worried. It was easy. Honestly, calm.
I'll tell you what, when Jess Good missed that goal, mate, I'm fucked. I'm so messed up.
There was a part of me
that
switched on and said, I've seen this movie before. It's shit.
Yeah. Honestly, when she missed it, if I could tell you what was going through my brain, like all the memories and all the flashbacks of the moments. Oh gosh, this club. Anyway.
Mate, it's doing these watch-alongs all the last year. You actually do learn a lot about yourself. That secretly, you fucking hate this club.
It's true.
It's like kids at times. Sometimes you're just there with your kids because you're forced to.
Yeah.
I fucking hate you. But no, it's good. We got it done in the end.
I think before we wrap it up, I just want to. I mean, it was a good performance. I was pretty keen to leave straight away last week, but for those who are still watching, give us your votes. Pom, I know I've got mine. Maybe I'll start, and Pom, you can think of yours. I gave Moody the 1. I feel bad for doing it. I gave I gave Prespakis the 2, but Kez Harrington was a real shining light in that back line, and her leadership today was sensational. So I gave her the 3.
Yeah, I think she would be my 3 as well. I think particularly in these sloppy moments, she was good. I would give my 2 controversially to Gab Pound.
Yep.
I thought her and Kez together, when Carlton did go full Carlton and mess up, them 2 were just calm as you like. And I'd give the 1 to Prespakis purely, maybe it's harsh, but I'm so used to what she does. So unless she has a 40 game and 4 goals, it's hard to get me out of bed anymore for her. But I thought very good performance. Probably about 6 goals in the votes. I'd say there'd be a good argument.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the even spread of contributors was something we didn't see last week as well. Good call here from Damien. Georgia G definitely stepped up in that 4th quarter. No, that was good. That was good. We had, as we said, Prespakis had the 29 possessions, which is just...
It's a piss take.
It really is. McAvoy was also good today, someone that needed to step up in the absence of Grace Egan. We definitely got that from her. I thought Abby McKay started well and continued on with that. She had the 17. Pound, as you mentioned before, had the 17. Georgia G ended up having 16 touches. So she had 10 possessions and a goal in the 4th quarter. So gosh, you almost put her right up there as well. Harrington finished with the 23 touches and the 9 marks. And there weren't too many plays today that I thought were out of their depth, which was good to see.
Oh, it was a good even spread. I thought the midfield looked a lot more comfortable with ball in hand this week as well. Yeah. Which last week it looked like they just shit themselves every time they got the ball. This week it looked like there was a little bit of ownership of holding the ball. But again, that forward line entry against a better side that knows how to transition will bite us in the arse. But when the backline plays like that, and that's my issue with Harford, he's got Harrington and then usually he's got Wilson. It's a stable backline, so you can fuck them over and they'll get away with it. Against a good team, though, be interesting because the standard goes up next week as it stands before COVID comes back. If it does stay the same, we have got the Doggies next week, which...
That's a big one.
Which they know how to play. Yeah.
Yeah, it's we let that game slip last year as well. We had them beaten for 3 quarters and let that game slip. But and I believe it's the Pride game next week as well. Yeah, that's the tradition down there. So, Pom, you doing the Premier League tonight?
I am. I'm with the sexy Mr. Faz. So
that's a
I will have a shower, have a bite to eat, and then I'll watch Chelsea versus Man City.
Fantastic. Well, if anybody in the audience is a Premier League fan, you must be tuned into the watch along tonight on Pom's channel, Pommy in Oz. Guys, we got a W. That's what it's all about. Thank you very much for joining. Pom, had a lot of fun today. Not so much last week, but had a lot of fun today.
Always good.
All right, guys.